Roger Hill of Wuthering Heights Consulting here. We're looking at the current snow that's moved across the region. It's relatively light in nature, but it's steady, and it's, well, the feather that broke the camel's back, and so to speak, with additional outages occurring. The Burlington area right now, just showing visibility is about 1 mile. Up around Highgate, visibility about 1.5, indicating slightly lighter snow. Over around Newport, the next reporting station over, is about 1 mile visibility. And this is relatively within the grounds of light snow as well. We're looking at the Morrisville Stowe Airport. Visibility is down to about 1 mile. Not as heavy further off to the south, for example, in Montpelier. Just running the last few hours, you can see there's some heavier banding in this particular area here in the northern Champlain Valley. And occasionally you could see what you could almost describe as moderate snow, but it looks like it's sort of off and on and not very widespread as well. We are getting a lot of beam blockage here due to the Green Mountains here with this particular radar shot. Okay, this is the higher resolution computer modeling, the HRRR, and gives you a pretty good idea as to what's going on. Let's run some of the models. Now this is since 10 o'clock, so we're looking at snow accumulation since 10 a.m. So you can see that that's 16Z 11 o'clock, that's 17Z noon, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3, 4, 5, 6, and finally 7 p.m. this evening. We're looking at snow totals on top of what has fallen through 10 o'clock this morning, somewhere in the from as little as a tenth to maybe as much as a couple inches. Maybe some isolated Green Mountain locations seeing maybe as much as 3 inches on top of what has already fallen. 1 hour accumulated snowfalls. You can see running the model here. Again, this is 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. Excuse me, that is 11 o'clock. There's 11 o'clock. 12 o'clock, noon, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. About 4 o'clock, we're starting to see some let up here in the snowfall. And then things should begin to fall apart here as the computer modeling shows that most of the storm's lifting mechanism heads off to the east. And running snow water equivalent in the storm, there's really appreciably very, very little change, as you can see, running the entire model through the day here. So we're not really seeing a whole lot of difference in accumulation due to the fact that the snow might be wetter. It's a little bit wetter, but not appreciably so. And last but not least, I want to run this is what's the pretty much the proverbial feather that's breaking the camel's back here. We're seeing precipitation. This would have been 15Z, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. We're looking at noon here. And these are tenths of an inch, not inches, but tenths of an inch. And then finally you can see we've made it up to 1/10 of an inch. So 1/10 of an inch by 2 o'clock in the afternoon. By 3 o'clock, not a whole lot of change. 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock tonight. Now most of the snow will have moved on out at this point in time, so these are the total amounts we're left with, and we're talking basically splitting hairs between 1/10 of an inch and 1/4 of an inch, and this has been the problem right here for this area, of course, of eastern Franklin County. One other local effect that's going on across the Champlain Valley here, and this is illustrating the point, this is a little bit of beam blockage due to the mountains and not allowing the radar beam to show precipitation east of the Green Mountains, but also factoring in, that's a pretty solid wall right here. So you're getting a lot of precipitation more or less in the Champlain Valley, in fact the heaviest, and then as it climbs the Green Mountains and points east, it's really being blocked. So not as much going on. I can't explain what's going on in Irisburg, but snowfall is, gradations of very minimal amount here, but it is enough to cause additional power outages. Roger Hill of Wuthering Heights.